Welcome to Hollywood Poetry Hour. I'm Christopher Ewing, president and founder of the Hang On to the Dream Foundation, and this is a broadcast recorded live in the heart of Hollywood at the Hang On to the Dream Theater. In a city known around the world for premieres, red carpets, and bright lights, there is also something else happening. There are writers here. There are poets here. This is Hollywood Poetry Hour. Tonight, we listen and let the poet's words be heard.
My name is Wildflower. I'm a poet and a storyteller. You can find me on Instagram as I am Wildflower1111. I have two very short pieces. I believe in not being here for a long time, but a good time. The first piece is called Eye Contact. It was the eye contact, and there you were, looking at me. Smile as bright as hope, eyes warm as the sun, and you might have just become a poem. A rough draft of an exchange that might need to be continued, maybe. See, I don't get butterflies anymore. They're fleeting in their beauty. They lie to me that way. I know that feelings fade. I know what it is to be desired and never held once. I know that the ethereal butterflies floats too well to ever be caught in someone's stomach. I am a poet that is no longer tricked by words because I know how we stitch and weave them so well till I couldn't tell the difference between magic and sorcery. He wants to know if I felt it too, that thing when our eyes locked. I should lie, as the butterflies in my stomach often do, and say, nothing. Or maybe I'll choose this one more time to believe in a to be continued poem. And even the silence speaks. Bless the knowing when no one was there to tell it to you. What was felt when no one was there to sit with you. The dark when there was no hand to guide you. Bless when your eyes adjust and you can finally see enough to put one foot in front of the other. Your ability to see in the absence of light is by design. The dark is also of God. Bless it, for the dark is fertile too, dense and rich. Seeds germinate in black earth, not seeing but sensing through primordial wisdom that they must push through toward the warmth, toward the sun. When they break ground, only then do they unfurl their tenderness. Delicate, open, even in the presence of creatures hungry for their fresh green leaves. In the face of these obstacles, they dare to grow. And even the silence speaks in a whisper, a shout, or a bellow. Without the constant noise of others' voices, your soul can finally hear and receive. It may not feel this way in this season, but there is safety in seclusion, protection in the deep, nourishment in the soil. What do you think is burying you is cracking you open. Poem.
Hi, my name is Carmen, accent on the E. Don't get it twisted. I just wrote this book. It's called Daughter of Love and Legacy. It should be coming out sometime in the very near future. I'm going to read two pieces tonight. You know, love is an interesting thing. And I've been in love many times. And I've written 2 love letters in my life, one to myself and another one to poetry. This is called Poetry's Love Letter. The first time I wrote you, I knew it was the beginning of the greatest love story ever told. Like the kind you see in movies, like the kind Darius had for Nina and Tony had for Maria. Your love, it keeps me safe in my darkest times. It makes me feel seen and definitely heard. I keep falling deeper and deeper in love with you every time we slow dance, the way we sway and you place your hand on the small of my back. It heals me. Ascension. You are my love in every language. Mi amor, mi vida, mi salvación. The way you whisper softly in my ear and tenderly caress my face, kissing my forehead, you fill up my empty spaces. You are my most treasured keepsake, saved and pressed between pages like dried flowers frozen in time. You're the harp that pulls and plucks at my heartstrings. My emotions sing blending melodies that speak to my most intimate places. My days are spent living and breathing you, smelling your essence, face buried. I can't get enough. I press myself against your flesh. I go deep. I fill my lungs all the way up. I hold my breath, fighting the exhale. Your essence is like red roses blooming, refreshing like a salty ocean spray. Like the smell of freshly cut grass, like the purest love rising. You are cascading water. I am dry earth soaking up every bar, verse, rhyme, lyric, every emotion. Your grace, it washes over me time and time again, hugging and holding my entire body, cradling my secrets. I feel safe. Poetry, my favorite chameleon, known by many names, prose, spoken word, song, healer. I call you my best friend, my sanity, my muse. Always there, never envious or boastful, generous and giving. My heart, it beats fast for you. I'm getting you. You give me new love butterflies. You are holy water poured over my forehead, abolishing and sanctifying every single one of my sins. You are all the things I need, my holy Trinity, pure love, salvation, Redeemer. And that's that piece. I got one more for you guys. Speaking of love, a lot of times, at least for me, I can get very addicted to certain things. And this piece was born from that. It's called This Drug Called You. I was forever lost in the pleasure of you. I just couldn't see past my own need to be chosen. Confusing lust for love, it's really the only time I felt connection. I literally became an expert at ignoring every single red flag you threw at me. I was hell-bent on being like mommy and daddy. My parents were married 50 years, and I always longed for that type of commitment from you. With bare hands, I caught every single dagger you threw my way. It didn't matter how much I bled. I just stood there, licking the stench off my hands like it was nothing, refusing to give up on you, on us. I was committed and comfortable accepting breadcrumbs, betrayal, ghosting, backhanded compliments, and lies. That's all I ever knew. That's all you ever gave. Your seduction was like my kryptonite. It weakened me to the core. My knees buckled and left me questioning and wondering, how did I get so addicted to this drug called you? I imagine this is how crackheads feel, unable to get off that smack, unable to say no, giving in over and over again, just scratching that itch in desperation, looking high and low for the same feeling they got the very first time they used, remembering how good it felt and still wanting it so much you would even sell your soul to the devil and call it glory. It took me a lifetime to detach from you. We had danced in the glow of the moonlight for so long, we finally dimmed its light. The broken and unhealed pieces of me, unable to jump off that emotional merry-go-round for decades. The landing almost killed me, but staying surely would have. I had to do so much work to finally wipe your opinions off my back, off my soul. You had stepped on my wings for so long that I had forgotten how to take flight. Little by little, I returned to myself. I became a free bird again, no longer the wind that carries me. I had to finally take responsibility for staying beyond my welcome, for being too weak, for being too sick, for being too gone. It might sound like I'm blaming you, but I'm not. I wrote this piece for me to get clarity. You see, sometimes I just need to write things down so I can see them clearly in black and white in my face so that it sinks in, so that there's no more denying it, so that I know it's real. Write it down, write it down, write it down, and be still. Breathe and just let the power of the mighty pen heal. Ashe. You can find me on IG at CubanCutie16. TikTok is Carmen the Poet. See you there. Buy my book, y'all.